Digital art selling on the internet for tens of millions of dollars. These are known as NFTs, and if that piques your interest, then stay tuned. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another investing video, and today we're diving back into the crypto blockchain space and we're talking about NFTs, also known as non-fungible tokens. And effectively what we're seeing on the internet at the moment is NFTs in the form of artwork selling for millions of dollars. And we're going to get into that in a second, but before we do, please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it and subscribe for more investing, stock market and wealth management content. I'd love to know your thoughts after you've seen the video on NFTs in the comments section below. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Before we get into the digital artwork itself, I need to explain what an NFT actually is. An NFT stands for a non-fungible token. And the best way to explain this in layman's terms is a non-fungible token is a unique asset. So there's nothing else like it. If we look at Bitcoin, for instance, you can trade one Bitcoin for another Bitcoin, or if you look at Ethereum, you can trade a piece of Ethereum for another piece of Ethereum. They are not unique. But when we look at NFTs, these are unique assets. There are only one of them in existence. So effectively, it typically acts like almost a trading card. There's only one that exists. For instance, a unique asset that can only be owned by one person, or there is only one existence. It could be owned by multiple people, whatever, but there's nothing that can replace that individual NFT. So when we start looking at pieces of art, I suppose in the real world, they are non-fungible. So if you had a piece of art like a Michelangelo piece or a Picasso piece, there's one in existence. Yes, there might be other similar versions, but that one that exists is the only one. Imagine an NFT in the same way, except it is a digital version of this. NFTs themselves exist on the Ethereum blockchain, and it's worth noting that these aren't necessarily just things such as art. It could be a piece of music or anything else that is unique, that is not replaceable. It is an NFT, literally non-fungible unique identifier. So if you purchase an NFT in this sense, you are the only individual who owns this item, whether it be a piece of art, whether it be music or anything like that. So why all the hype around these NFTs? Well, this one you are looking at has been created by an artist known as Beeple. And this piece right here, this NFT just sold at auction for $69.3 million. Yes, $1 million, which is absolutely insane for something that you can't actually physically touch. But much like cryptocurrency, it is something that is coming into the new digital age and something that people really want. Some other examples of NFTs include this Punk 2140, which was bought for 750 Ethereum, which is effectively the equivalent to almost $1.2 million, which is absolutely insane. This next one you see right here, it's a Gucci Ghost, and effectively this one sold for a crazy amount as well. In my mind, $3,600 for something that doesn't exist typically in the physical world, but its current owner is now asking for $16,300, which is effectively more than 4 times the original price that was paid for it. Absolutely insane, guys, and this is clearly the future right here and something that we need to look at. And here's another example of a NFT that has sold. It is a Pepe Homer Simpson, and it sold for $320,000 US. Amazing, absolutely amazing for something that is quite frankly a meme. is being valued at $320,000 and somebody has bought it for that amount. So the first thing that came to my mind when I saw these was, what's stopping anyone from just completely fabricating or replicating these NFTs and claiming they have the original? Well, that's where it comes down to the blockchain once again. Because it is a ledger, everything is completely auditable. So you've got definitive proof that you own the original piece of artwork, for instance, which effectively means even if people copy the original, you can prove that the one you currently hold is the original NFT, effectively eliminating all the counterfeit issues entirely. And one of the most interesting things that has come out of this is that a lot of people are looking into the future. With everything going digital, we get the idea that a lot of our lives and a lot of the world is moving to existing in the digital space to some degree. So effectively what this means is people are setting themselves up for the future. We're talking about people who are investing, 20, 30, 40 years ahead in their mind. They're getting in early, purchasing these NFTs. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as there's a dollar to be made, then I'm absolutely all for it. That is one of the fundamentals, in my opinion, of investing. If you're able to make money from something and it's ethical, then absolutely go for it. And I love the idea that you have complete traceability of these artworks. For instance, you see so many replicas of Michelangelo or Picasso, and you see people, unfortunately, purchasing these replicas thinking they're real and end up paying insane amount of monies where they've purchased something which is quite literally worthless. It is a counterfeit item. This NFT existing on the Ethereum blockchain completely eliminates that risk, meaning that if you are an investor, you will be purchasing, or you'll be purchasing the original item because of the NFT, the token itself. Now, would this be something that I'd consider investing in? Well, if there's money to be made, then absolutely it's something I'm going to consider. But I feel like this is something for people who obviously can afford to purchase these NFTs, unless you can get one at a real cheap price and you expect it to increase in value. I personally am not a huge art fanatic, so as a result, the value that I place on something like these pieces of art is going to be completely different than what other people, or people more inclined to enjoy art, are going to place the value on. So effectively, I suppose it comes down to the person and what they're willing to pay, but as we can see, there are people making a lot of money off these NFTs, and I say good on them and keep up the awesome work. So there's the basics of NFTs. I'd love to know your thoughts on them in the comments section below. If you're thinking of, or if you do own any NFTs, I'd love to know about it. It's really cool to see something that is so new taking off so quickly, and obviously given the value of some of these items, it is hit the media and people are going crazy and wanting to know what on earth these non-fungible tokens, this digital art, why is it so valuable, what is it, all that sort of stuff. So leave your thoughts down in the comments section below, and if you did enjoy today's video, guys, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more investing, stock market and wealth management content. And with that, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.